What's the one thing that has the ability to raise you above all else in creation? That has the ability to give you the power, strength, fame, status, all the things that people are chasing after in this world. What is that one thing? This is the very same thing that gave us as a human species ability and rank and strength and might over all other creatures in the world. What is that one thing? Inshallah, today I'm going to tell you the one thing that has the ability to absolutely transform your life and take it to the next level. This is the very same thing that has brought us together here today. It's the very same thing that has raised people until they have become billionaires or even famous. Even when they're not looking for leadership, leadership comes to them and the people want to follow them. Can you guess what it is? If you're not happy with your life, or you just want to improve your life and make it even better than it is already, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the answer to this question, where He subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هل يستوي الذين يعلمون والذين لا يعلمون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, is the one who has knowledge equal to the one who doesn't have knowledge? That's right. The answer to the question, the thing that raises the people in rank, the thing that brings you the money, the power, status, and everything in the dunya is knowledge. So let me ask you, when you're ill, do you go to your great neighbor, that really nice neighbor that you have, and ask them what's up with you? Or do you go to the doctor, the one who knows? It's a given, isn't it? Like, you will go to the one who knows. You will not go to someone who's well-intended over someone who actually has knowledge. What about when your car goes wrong? Do you take your car to the doctor, or do you take him to a mechanic, the one who knows about the car? Of course, hands down, you take him to the mechanic, because not all knowledge is equal. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks a rhetorical question here. Why? Just to grab the attention of the listener, to say to you that knowledge is the thing that separates us in rank. Knowledge is the thing that raises a people above another. And the amazing thing about this is that knowledge is the game changer. It's the thing that has given power and status and made the people seek after the doctors, the lawyers, the scholars, the engineers. Like, these people are sought after and raised above the others. Why? Because of the knowledge that they have. You've been blessed with intellect. You've been blessed with the ability to choose knowledge over ignorance. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to us in the very first revelation, اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. Look, let's go right back to the beginning of that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, read, اقرأ, in the name of your Lord, who created. So the very first word of revelation was اقرأ. Read is what gave the people the knowledge. It's what raised them and raised the believers to then go on to rule the world for the next 1300 years. How is it possible that they went from being illiterate to then becoming the most knowledgeable people on the face of the earth, having progressed in every science that there is, whether it be medicine, astronomy, astrology, geography, you name it, they became the powerhouse of the world. Why? Because of the knowledge that they possessed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has favored you to be from amongst those. So the difference here between the one who doesn't know and the one who knows is that the one who knows, the one who's up here, has knowledge. And you have the choice and you have the ability to raise yourself to that by choosing knowledge. And this is why I said to you earlier, if you would only embrace this knowledge, then you will get that rank, that status. The money will come to you. These billionaires, they didn't become billionaires without knowledge. The doctors, they don't know how to solve the problems without having first gone through education, learning about the anatomy, learning about how the body works, and learning about medication. Like, how is it that your mechanic knows everything about the car that no one else knows? These people, they all have knowledge. Knowledge gave them the status. Knowledge gave them the power. Everyone is in need of these people. When you want to build a house, you need an engineer. You need an engineer. But when you want to build a civilization, you need an engineer, you need a scholar, you need a doctor, you need a lawyer, you need lots and lots of people with knowledge. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has raised us above all else based upon knowledge. And knowledge doesn't stop when you finish school or college or university. Knowledge is continuous until the last moments. And so how is it that you can change your life? And I tell you that this is the single most powerful thing. If you take a hold of it and use it, it will absolutely transform your lives. It has transformed my life. It has transformed your life up until now. Look back in your life. There was a time when the job that you have, you didn't have the knowledge. of how to do this job. You had to learn how to do it. So knowledge is the differentiator between successful humans and not so successful. Status like the status of Imam Abu Hanifa radiallahu anhu, or Imam Ahmed, or Imam Shafi, or any of the scholars of this ummah, status like this status is highly regarded, and everyone should be striving towards this. Status is not always a bad thing. Fame, like they have, is not always a bad thing. Wealth, like the wealth of Abdurrahman ibn Auf, is not always a bad thing. There are many people in our times, in our lives, that have a high status in many of the different areas, whether it be fame, whether it be wealth, whatever it be. But they didn't attain this except they attained the knowledge first. So knowledge isn't power until you apply it. Inshallah ta'ala, in one of the future videos, we will be talking about how to apply this, some of the most important things. But I'm going to leave you with one dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teaches us in Surah Taha. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Rabbi zidni ilman. Repeat that with me. Rabbi, my Lord, zidni, increase me, ilman, in knowledge. And if you were to ask Allah every day, this is a dua that you want to make. Allah, this is a dua that has been preserved in the Quran such that it will raise you. So I'll leave you with that. And this is your brother Abdul Shahid. Jazakumullah khair. Click on that subscribe button. Stay with us, inshallah ta'ala. We're going to be releasing regular videos. Support this channel by subscribing on YouTube, or clicking on that like button on the Facebook page. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.